Hello everyone, hope you're well. Dominic here from Esports News UK and the British Esports Association, giving you an exciting update. Well, it's exciting for me anyway, and I think it's been a very long time coming. First of all, Happy New Year to everyone. My announcement is I'm going to be stepping back from the British Esports Association at the end of this month and going to run Esports News UK full time. I'm going to be working for the British Esports Association 1 day a week going forwards, just for a few months into this year as the team transitions and I transition, and also that'll give me a little bit of income to help me get started. It's very exciting for me. I set up Esports News UK just over 5 years ago now, and I've been doing it in my spare time all that time, and I'll tell you what, that has taken a toll because I've got 3 kids now, I've got a mortgage. It's not been easy to do that, but it's been a labour of love. Those of you who follow me closely will know I do this because I love doing it. I originally set up Esports News UK to shout about the UK esports scene back in 2015, and that's still the case now. We've moved on a long way since then, of course. More tournaments, more pro players, more events. It's bigger here now. Obviously lockdown has affected things, but I'm hoping things can get back to normal, fingers crossed, later this year. But that's the plan, and of course that means you're going to be getting more from me, more from Esports News UK going forward. My last day at British Esports Association is going to be end of this month. I think it's January. Let's have a look here. Friday, January 29th. That'll be, yeah. So from that time onwards, I'll be doing Esports News UK full time. I've also been approached by a couple of people already offering me a bit of freelance work. I may do a little bit of freelance work just to help me out as I get going, but my goal is to do Esports News UK full time going forwards, bringing you lots of content, news and so on. Of course that means I can bring you a lot more news. Quality independent journalism, that's what I want to give you. And I'm going to have a bit more time to do that now, whereas before, I was trying to do 1 article a day, sometimes doing press releases, not really able to put the deep research and investigation into some bigger pieces and developments that I wanted to. And hopefully I'll be able to do that now. So I'm going to be producing content much more regularly than before. You're not going to get 1 post a day. You're hopefully going to get 2, 3, 4 posts a day, fingers crossed. It means I'll be able to break stories quicker and bring you more exclusive stories as well. And that ability to break stories quickly, that's important to me. I like my analytical pieces and opinion pieces, but breaking news quickly is great. I remember late last year, Medic broke the speedrunning world record for Hades. And I saw that when it happened. So it was around my lunchtime, I think it happened. So I was able to jump on that story pretty quickly. And that ended up being the 2nd most read story of the year on Esports News UK. So if I'm able to do that more and more, then that bodes well for the site. I'm going to be bringing you more video content as well. I'm hoping to do daily news updates on the Esports News UK YouTube channel. So please do follow us on there. I'll put it this way, I'm better at writing articles than I am producing videos, but I'm going to improve. Hopefully I'll be getting better at that, and the more I practice, the better I'll get, fingers crossed. So there's that. Shout out to Sarah as well, who joined Esports News UK a couple of months ago. She's our head of partnerships, and she's been doing some great work getting on board some ad deals, homepage takeovers, that kind of thing, which has given me the confidence to do this as well. So thanks massively to Sarah. And yeah, the other part of this announcement as well, as well as Esports News UK, we all know, there's people in esports now, there's a lot of consultants out there, people billing themselves as consultants and not always giving the best advice to companies and brands coming in. I set up Esports News UK to promote and improve esports. So why don't I become a consultant then? So I'm going to give it a go. This is probably a few months away yet. I'm doing a complete package, like a complete course. But I'm aiming to help brands enter esports, understand esports, do it properly. And if this works, it could be a win-win, because not only will I be getting brands into the scene and educating them, I'll also be helping organisations, influencers, streamers, talent and so on, get sponsors, get work. It could be a win-win, and I'm hoping that it is. And I'm hoping that, again, bringing those revenues in will just give me a bit more of a safety net to keep Esports News UK running in the future, because it's not easy generating revenues on a small independent news site. But I won't be a small news site in the next few years. Hopefully be a bigger site. I've got lots of plans there, but for now just focus on this, and then maybe later in the year or early next year I'd also like to offer another course. Over the past few years, people come to me, Dom, you got any tips for me writing a press release? Dom, how can I write this news post? I'm going to offer an esports journalism or online writing course, help aspiring esports journalists, not just in esports, people in general, journalists, people who want to improve their writing, maybe esports organisations want to improve their press release skills, writing skills, building contacts, grammar, all that stuff, headline techniques. I'm really going to, I've helped, some people have told me I've really helped them over the past year, and I want to do more of that. So that's on the back burner for now. I haven't even started that yet, but I'd like to do it. I've done things like, giving talks at university courses, University of Chichester early last year. I want to do more of that. I want to give back. This is partly what this announcement's about, giving back to the community. And helping in that way as well, because like I say, my goal's always been to promote UK esports, improve and see it improve, and that will remain my goal, to sort of strengthen and improve the UK esports industry and help others do the same as well through the consultancy I'll be offering, and of course to promote and celebrate quality esports journalism. That's other sites as well, helping aspiring journalists come through and things like that. So that's the brunt of the announcement. I'm going to say, please help support what I'm doing. If you find value in the content that we produce at Esports News UK, there are a few things you can do to help support us. I've got a quick list here. Please share a particular piece of content if you enjoyed it, or if you found it of value. Retweet, whatever else. Share on Facebook and LinkedIn, wherever else we share our stories. And I'm going to make more of an effort to share more of our stories in different ways, Instagram, things like that. So yeah, the boomer in me is a bit resistant to these new things like TikTok, but I'm going to try. So bear with me. Consider removing ad blocker when you're browsing the website now and then. I've got no problems with people using ad blocker, but if we're getting more ad deals coming in, if you use ad blocker, even if you just remove it for a little bit and view a few articles on the site, if you want to view the site, that helps me a lot. So please consider doing that. Tweets, I sometimes get a lot of retweets on some of my tweets, tons of impressions, and it doesn't translate into site stats. So if you enjoyed one of my updates in a tweet, please click on the link and have a look through the article as well. And my DMs are always open. Please consider DMing me or a member of the team if you have news to share, and if you want to come forward confidentially, if you're talking about a difficult topic, we'll always give you that anonymity and treat it confidentially and off the record, just to help us get information, and then we can do further research. I also do have a Patreon page, which I'll put a link in below here. It's I think patreon.com/esports news UK, something like that, but I'll put the link in. If you want to write for the site, watch this space. No openings at the moment, but later in the year, perhaps, just give me a chance to try and pull in the revenues, cover my bills. My wife is a bit worried about me doing this because she's not working at the moment. She's just finished maternity leave, so it's a bit scary, but it's also exciting at the same time. In terms of the staff, I've already got some great volunteer writers, and Megalodontus, Craig, Joe, all those guys. They will still be part of the team, and where I can, I pay those guys where I can already. Even though they're volunteers, I do try and pay per article. So I'm going to try and carry on doing that, but it might be a rocky few months as I adjust. So that's it. It's a bit longer than I expected, this video. I want to shout out a big thank you to the British Esports Association. Over the years, I've done a lot of great work with them, and they've given me the opportunity to, take my career in esports to another level, and a lot of great memories. And I'll probably do a post at some point highlighting some of my main memories at British Esports and bits of content and things like that. They're going to be in great hands. They've got some job openings now, so if you are looking for work in esports, they've got a couple of roles, I believe. Junior content, part-time person, written content, junior video content person, and social media community executive. That's a full-time role. Those 3 roles are paid roles, and if I know you, obviously I can give you a good reference and things like that. So please do apply. Go check out Hitmarker. Those job openings are out there now. Like I say, I'm still going to be doing 1 day a week at British Esports, tidying up their website, updating old articles and things like that. So lastly, thank you to British Esports, and also 2 of the top patrons that have supported me since day one. James Dean at ESL UK and Adam Jessop at Endpoint. Thank you so much, guys. I really, really appreciate your support. You've helped me pay for hosting and things like that on the website with your Patreon support over the years. So thank you so much. And I think that's it. That's it from me. Scary but exciting times. I hope you join me on this journey. Lots more esports content. And if you're anyone that's doing anything dodgy in esports, well, I've got more time now to investigate you. So, expect me to be sniffing around more, looking for news and things like that. And thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Cheers, everyone. Looking forward to this new exciting adventure.